Okay, so after that unload, I ended up going out last night. I was going to film it, and then I had a very long conversation with my contractor about my rental home, and that is not a good situation. So I had to stay on schedule, so I was dumpster diving while I was talking with him. It wasn't that great of a night, to be honest, and most dumpsters didn't really pan out. The only things I did find were in the one dumpster I found somebody had thrown away this basket lamp thing that's going to be trashed. It's not in that good condition. This round decorative thing, I don't know what that is, and this light has a broken glass on it, and the wire is really not all that great. So that is non-magnetic, but it's not very heavy, so I'm going to go ahead and separate that out. And then in the last dumpster I found all this DirecTV stuff and the basketball hoop. Not this stuff here is all interconnected. Since I didn't really find much scrap metal, I grabbed it anyway. So now I got to take time to separate it, because otherwise it just takes up way too much space when you're taking this to the scrap yard. So I need to separate it down so that I can pack it in better. I'm already going to be taking up space with this, and unless I can crush that, same thing. So just one of those Tetris things, but that's going to make my life a bit easier. I've got this pegboard thing underneath here. I forgot it was in the back of my truck. Hopefully I didn't damage it too much. I was going to try to flip that for $10. Just a freestanding pegboard, and it's on wheels, so maybe somebody will want it. And then other than that, it's just some wire and a little bag of wire there. And then I also found this, some kind of network thing, obviously with the connection points here. It's all plastic though, so I don't know. I was just going to look it up and see if I could sell it for parts. This smart garage door controller, it looks like somebody maybe, I don't know, replaced the old one with the new one. I don't think that's going to be worth much, but I'll take a look. These boxes here, they don't sell. I've tried, and they're really not worth much, but it's got a brand new AC adapter, and those are worth money on eBay, so I'll take that out, and the rest will get scrapped. And same thing with this. Unfortunately, this really nice one, it's a power supply, it's locked, so I'm going to have to bust into that and then take the AC adapter out of that and see if there's anything else in there worth salvaging. So actually a lot of this is more trouble than it's worth, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have great runs that are real worthwhile, and other times you don't. First dumpster of the night. I'm going to do both sections, and it's been a couple of days since I've been out here. Let's see. That looks stripped, but I actually see some copper in that wire there. So yeah, there's more wire there, and then there's conduit with wire there. So I'll jump in there in a second, get that out. All right, so that there. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at that conduit. Oh, the box is covered, but conduit with wire in it. More wire there. This one. Yeah. Nothing on this side. Oh, look at that. Wire and a spool, so I'll take that. Looks like just empty boxes. Underneath here, just pallets and empty boxes. So yeah, just that one piece, that one spindle. So take that out of this one. Junk. Yeah, I don't see any. in this. Let's see. There. That's attached to something. I don't see anything else really. So let's take that. And the rest just looks, actually there's a whole bunch back in there. Man, I'm gonna have to get in there too. Alright, so let's take a look back in there. I don't think it's gonna probably work, so I'm just tossing it out the door. I don't really need keywords. Oh man, all those zip ties just popped out. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I'll grab those. You can always use zip ties. So I just threw out the door. This is empty. That's empty. Wire. Some tools. Actually, this one I'm not gonna throw out. Be more careful with that one. Screwdriver. Pin. I think that's it for this. Yeah. Mask. Alright, so grab that, the zip ties, and get out of here. Alright, so in the bowels of the first one, that one doesn't have anything in it. There's the wire there. Some copper, some wire. Ooh, pizza party. Alright, so here's some wire. There's that there. There's wire in that. Here's some wire. Copper. Tangled mess. It's just all coming. That's wire. Piece there. And this is saw. So that conduit has wire in it. And then that's great. There's nothing else in there. Piece of metal. There's a piece of wire. Yeah, I don't have a glove on that hand because I can't operate the phone. So, oh, there's a piece of metal. And another piece of wire. And another piece of wire. Just fell to the bottom of the dumpster. My footing gave way. Luckily, it's just all dirt and this board. But, alright, so let's dump this out. Nothing there. There's something at the bottom here. Just junk. Alright, so in this one, got this pipe right here. Hopefully, now it's concrete on it. I wonder if, I think the yarrow getting crap. If I throw that in, I don't know. Concrete's heavier than the pipe. I'm pretty sure they'd be annoyed about that. That's just a tube down there. Got this. Just flooring back there. Gotta get off of this. I'm gonna have to grab that out with two hands. So, but this. That's good. Wow, that's some good wire right there. So that was a nice piece. And then we got some more. This. Nothing over there. Piece of metal. Take that. And that's it. Nothing there, nothing there. See another piece of metal there. Under here, nope. Alright, that's it. So that stays, and I'm going to grab that and then on to the next set. Alright, I needed a mattress, that's where I could go. Alright, this is so full I can't even open it. I can see the wood pressing against it. Yeah. Oh, man. This is... I see some printer stuff. So, it might be... It's heavy, but I think that's just office trash. Yeah, it's just office trash. Paint cans down there. That doesn't. Refrigerator, freezer. Hold on a minute. Let's see if there's anything in here. Cardboard, plastic. It moves too easy to be something. Yeah, but that is wedged in there too. That's what's against the door, so I can't even look at the other side. This is definitely jammed in there. It doesn't matter one hand or two. I am not moving this box. I can't see anything. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, nope. All right. Holy cow. Man. just looks like empty boxes. That's an empty box. That's that car that was here last time. Yeah, just junk. No. Nothing. Last one. There's been a lot of flooring in this one lately, and I don't see any metal. No. No. Alright. Alright, so let's see what we've got in. And that was full of something. There's a trash can or something. Carpeting, that's what I saw. Ooh, look at that. That's coming out. Alright, so hopefully that didn't go in through the top. But yeah, I need to get that out first. It wasn't that heavy, so it wasn't all that big of a deal. Let me see if there's anything. I just see carpeting and more boxes. And this, so what is this? Huh. Skyline. Some kind of displays. I mean, that's a nice container at all, but I don't know if anyone would buy that. It's not that heavy duty. It's pretty light plastic. No metal on it, so yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Here though, nothing. And I don't see anything down there, so just the cabinet. Not too bad. Go ahead and grab that and go on to the next one. So negative on the open top I wanted to hit. There were a couple of vehicles right next to it that aren't normally there, so I just peeked in quick and there was nothing. And in here I hardly ever see anything. I am going to grab that shrink wrap. That's plenty for me to use for eBay stuff, but as far as anything else goes, no metal, so this one's scrubbed as well. Alright, so that motor you hear going, when that goes on, it gets me every time. Scares the crap out of me. Nah. Nope. Okay. That's metal there, and that's metal. There's wire. Looks like I'm getting in. Alright, other than all the food, that's a heavy pipe. Is that wire stripped? This is that stuff I just pulled out, so was that. Yikes. Take that wire. There's a little pump or something. Something engaged. That stuff was thin, a little bit more conduit, but that was super light. Nothing there. Let's take out some of the trash. Some of that conduit was full. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab this metal off camera, but I've already hit the bottom. That's empty. And that there. So yeah, as far as good bits, that's it. And I'll just grab the rest of this metal. Alright, so in this one, I actually found a bunch of these blades, so I'm going to grab those out. I don't really see anything else in here. It smells kind of funky, I don't know what it is. It's not food, it's something else. But yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that steel. Alright, so this one is where I find a lot of the electrical plugs and wires, and it looks like I got more in there. Yeah, so let's hop in and take a look. So this thing's super loud. Yeah, look at this. That box is full of those things that I just sold. All 15 of them. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's grab these. The ones not in boxes aren't selling. These in boxes, they are. Or they were. I actually sold them all to one person. So that is, I don't know if anyone else will buy them, but maybe the same guy will buy them. I'll give him a break or something. But that's metal. Let's pull that out with the wire. Man, look at all this. This stuff takes forever. But 10 of something. It takes forever to cut off the ends. It's all this stuff, but it's worth it in the end. It's kind of mind-numbing work. Man, there's so much in here. I didn't see it all under all the trash. Man, look at this. Just take the straps and everything. I'm just not going to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is get this box out, get it in the truck in case anybody pulls up. That's where the money is. So then I'll come back in and go through more of this. Alright, so I got another box to start filling this stuff to the side. Taking anything that's metal or electrical. Alright, there's the other box, and that one's just wire, nothing of value other than small scraps, so great little score. Alright, so this open top is pretty much stagnant. Yeah, same thing, holly berries, and just pretty much the same boxes, yeah. Nothing new at all. That's a bummer. Alright, so let's take a look at this open top. Oh man. Alright, so this is one I can't film. I gotta jump in there and get what I can, because right near me is gonna be a lot of people soon. So, but I'm gonna grab as much of this as I can. I got the track backed up just in case, and I'm glad I did. So let me get at it. All right, so here's another one. I'm not gonna film, but I'll just show you what I find, because I know security's around here somewhere. And there might be wire in that box. I hope so. I'll let you know later. Not too much to dig around there. All right, so here's a set I really hit. Sorry that last one cut off so quick, but someone was driving by and then they were creeping and drove by twice. I don't know what was going on. Didn't look like security, but oh man, look at that. I'm gonna take that panel. There's some wire there. So there is a bunch of water in the bottom here. I am not gonna try and get in with the camera. I'm just gonna step on these boxes and grab that wire, and it doesn't look like there's any more metal, but I'll check real quick. I noticed this over here. So, I mean, this is trash, so I think I'm gonna take both of these. It's just a metal container, and oh yeah, a whole bunch of water in there. So yeah, I'm gonna grab both of those too. So that's not too bad for one last stop. Yeah, I'll grab that wire. That's copper. I can see it shining from here. It looks like copper anyway. And there's a couple more panels down there, so I'll definitely grab those as well. These are all just filters. So I'll step on that maybe. But yeah, then that's it for the night. I'll show you what I got in the morning. I mean, I loaded up on that one dumpster. I've got a pretty full bed up to at least the bed rails. So, all right, that's it for tonight. That's some weight right there, and that'll be a bit more weight over there. All right, talk to you in the morning. Okay, so out here before it rains, I've got a couple of hours to try to clean all this up. It is going to be a major undertaking. That is full up to the bed rails pretty much of all the stuff I found in that open top, and it goes all the way back, and then the other stuff I've kind of thrown in there with it. This cabinet that you saw me, well, sort of saw me take out the top of the dumpster, that's light. I think what I'm going to do is, and that is that's magnetic, so that's just thin steel. Even though it's steel, I'm probably going to leave it outside of my covered scrap area, because I'm looking for a way to store garbage tools that I use for scrapping, and that will keep it out of the rain, and I don't care if it rusts, and then when it gets bad I can just toss it out. But that'd be a great way for me to store some stuff outside without having to keep going into my shop when I'm micro scrapping. So in this is a lot of other stuff. I'm going to pull it all out. I'll show you what I've got, and there's more stuff in the cab. So these units here, some of this wire is aluminum, but some of it is really good gauge copper wire. And I'm not going to save this for stripping. It's too small, and with all the kinks in it, it's just going to be kind of a pain. So I'll just do number one wire on that. The rest of this unit is all magnetic, so that's just going to be shred stuff. This capacitor, I've thrown one or two of these on top of buckets for straight up sheet aluminum as well as dirty aluminum, irony, and they've never said anything to me. They just took it. So now that I've got so many of them, I'm going to put it in a separate container, let them charge me or pay me for whatever class they think that these are going to be in. If I can scrap them at all together, that many of them, I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But that's going to be all separated out. The rest is on all these different types of units, all magnetic with the exception of this housing. This is aluminum cast, so I'll separate that off, cut the wires off. The rest I'm going to have to figure out how to store that until I make a shred run. So let me get all this stuff out and just more visible so that we can talk through it before I start micro scrapping all this stuff down. Okay, so some things to note. That open top I didn't film. They do nothing more than like siding and things like that. It's pretty boring dumpster, but I did find all this sheet aluminum, so I just took that. I already talked about my shelf unit. It does have the one shelf. I'm missing a corner support piece, so I'll need to just secure that somehow. The refrigerator, I will take the compressor out and cut off the cord. And then here you did see this stuff. All this cord came out of one. I've got this some kind of scan unit. I'm not gonna even test it. I might look it up quick on eBay, but more than likely I'm just scrapping out all of that. And then just a couple of tools. The stud finder does work, but I mean, it's just not worth worrying about. All this stuff I found in the one dumpster. I did film that. And then the things that I was talking about that make money, or that I sold 15 of, were these things here, and it's an AC adapter. So these prongs come off, and they've got other prongs for other parts of the world in different countries, and that's what this is. So it comes with all the little prongs as well as this adapter unit. And in the boxes that they sold, without the boxes, I'm about to take those off eBay and just scrap those out. And I've got about 15 more in there, so let's see if I can sell those possibly. And then over here, all of these little bits, I found these in the open top that I found all this stuff, and that gives you a better idea of what I got back here. So you need to stop talking and start getting all this stuff broken down. But that's pretty much everything that I found that is worth mentioning. And then there's other tidbits in here all over the place. So, but not too bad of a run. Lots of non-ferrous stuff, lots of stuff to separate, and since I'm going to be doing a pretty decent size small scale run next week, I'm hoping that's going to be enough to pay for the GoPro, and I'm pretty sure it is. And I'll film that and let you know what I make. So until then, I will talk to you later. I got to get moving. Okay, a couple of hours later, and the bed is finally empty. This is all the housings of all that stuff you saw in the back, and I just need to figure out where to put that until I can make a shred run. Here are all the capacitors that I ended up accumulating. This is all aluminum cast, my conduit plus other aluminum stripping wire, copper, and some other things that I need to sort through. That's all small shred. There are aluminum pieces right here, this little part, but even if I separate it from this, which a lot of them are going to be a pain, I'm going to have to put it in a vise. I just don't know if that's enough aluminum to call it aluminum breakage along with that plate. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got other things that I need to do, and I just want to unload it. So trash number 1 wire, that's a good 10 pounds there. That stuff's too small to worry about, or it's number 1 that's encased in something else. And there is all aluminum wire, small shred. And then this is something that I still need to go through. I haven't touched that. This here I was going to just throw away as all shred because I thought it might just be aluminum. And then I realized that I thought this was brass and it's actually copper. So I took the time to take all that out. Some more copper pieces here that I need to separate later. But that actually ended up being pretty good. And the rest of it, like I said, will go into shred. So that's everything. I still have a lot to go through at a later time, but I feel the raindrops and I need to get all this picked up before I get rained on. So that's it for now. Talk to you later.